goodness. How could this ever get old? I said this last night too, so it's like, yeah, Nate, we get it. It won't get old. But seriously, we are like up on this cliff. Like that's... You take a... I've been up for 10 minutes and I'm like, you take a spill and I'm walking on the edge. It's probably not a smart idea. Yeah, wouldn't be good. We're gonna go to a Planet Fitness today in Billings. I would assume there's a Planet Fitness there. I should embark my bike or unload my bike and go for a rip. Oh, it's so nice though. It literally is. Like, I keep saying this. I know I'm very repetitive in a lot of these videos of just like, oh, so nice, what a view, this view will never get old. But it's like, it's a feeling that you have to feel for yourself, and you all should try it. Like, if you haven't done this yourself, whether it's a van, a car, an SUV, go out for a weekend, set aside 4 days, and look at maps of BLM land, whether it's maps or apps, however, and just go get lost, man. Yesterday we drove, I can't remember how many miles, hundreds, 500 maybe, sounds about right, something like that. And then just pulled off the interstate, went 2.5 miles, came down this dirt road for probably 1.5 miles, and we couldn't see the view or anything. And we're like, you know, what's going to be at the end of this? You know, is it going to be a bust? Is it going to be so rutted that we don't feel comfortable with it, can't get through? There was the possibility of it being a complete bust, getting all the way out here and it being nothing. We get all the way out here and it's this. Like, look at this picture. Like, look at that van just up on a ridge. It's so yeah, that part of it is just so unique. I don't know if rigid would be the right word, but for 27 some years it was just like rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, do the same thing over and over and over again. And sure, there was some part of adventure. I'm not saying just because you don't live van life, your life is boring. That's not it at all. But there is the part of where it's like doing this now. It's like, I can't imagine doing the same thing over and over and over again for like 65, 70 years, maybe 40. Who knows what God's plan is or the universe's plan is for me. And then it coming to an end. Being like, oh, that was it. Especially if you have the moment to reflect on your life where you sit there and you're like, that was it. That was the whole ride. And God forbid if you wasted it doing something that didn't make you happy. I can honest to God say that, you know, even when Rachel and I, 1.5 hours into the drive, not yesterday, but the day before, to just head out west with no plan, there was a feeling of just like, I'm on fire, I'm alive, we are doing exactly what we should be doing, we're in our bubble of doing what makes us completely happy. And how rare it is to find someone else to do it with. Like, Rachel and I are fully on board, like, doing this together and very much enjoying this together. I mean, it's not a case of where I'm trying to convince her, hey, we should do this with our life, or she's trying to say, hey, Nate, you know, we should do this with our life. We're both just like, wow, can we continue to do this until it gets old? And I think that is what we will do. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna make some, I haven't been doing caffeine. I read this book called Spontaneous Happiness, talked a lot about caffeine, nature, and just all of the components of being happy. Fish oil was a big thing, and I wasn't a big caffeine drinker, but I was like, you know, hey, I've always kind of went my whole life where I'm like, hey, I'll cut something out for a while. I won't drink beer for a week or 2 weeks, and it's just nice to have that mindset where nothing controls me. Coffee is one of those things where I usually have a cup in the morning, and in a view like this, why don't we stay away from that ledge, buddy? But I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. This spot is special to me, to where to sit on this ridge in a pack chair and have a little hot cup of joe. That's what I need to do. So have a cup of coffee, maybe a bowl of yogurt, and then we're gonna hit the road. As much as I would love to sit here and stay at this spot for, honest to God, another week. My birthday is on Wednesday. Today is Sunday, I do believe, and we're gonna try and be in Oregon, which is another 14 or 15 hours, which is really hard to process. We have drove 14 hours, but we still have 15 hours to go. So we're not even halfway there. I think today we're gonna try and ideally get 10 hours out of the way. 8 to 10 hours, depending on how the day goes. You got a couple spots you want to stay at and stop at, check out. Yeah, that's that. Rantosaurus on the drums here. Just get on this thing and look, 6 minutes goes by like that. Now what I should do is take the couple clips of footage and then the couple clips of today's footage, compile it, upload a video, boom, done. Instead of a week of adventure and then having, you know, a terabyte full of videos and trying to scrub through some of them, make a video. And it's a lot of work. And I'm not saying that in any sense of getting praise for it. I can't wait to someday look back at all these videos. That is the real reason that Rachel and I have documented some of this stuff, is for us, you know, to look back on this 10, 15 years from now and just be like, what? We'll probably just watch a video and be like, we gotta hop in the car. Zeke, stay up here. Up here. You're not going down there. We'll probably just hop in the car and go for an adventure. Come on, I don't mean to keep flipping back and forth, but this guy's just got no rev limiter. So yeah, anyways, that's it. I'm gonna get my coffee brewing here. I gotta get him his FOOD. I'm gonna open this back door for her so she can take in this view. Cheers. On our morning stroll, playing ball with the horse. It'll be hard to hold the camera, my coffee, and the ball thrower. And no, it's okay. I just can't throw. Oh, you can throw it.
Ball thrower.
Continue what you were saying.
I was looking into Idaho spots to stay tonight, which would be like a 7-hour drive.
Yeah.
We didn't technically get on the road until like 10 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah, we got a
So
lot of errands to run.
it's 8 right now, so I think.
But if we stop at Cat's Paw and Bozeman, get a bloody and yada da da da, I mean, it's going to be the same thing.
Sure.
Which is fine.
Yeah, so if we could drive 7 hours, if not, it's no big deal. But there are a couple boondockers right off the interstate that allow same day.
Okay.
And yesterday had availability for tonight. They just aren't in the not big city, but the city I wanted to stay in.
There's a spot you could park. Sure. But what were you saying about Coeur d'Alene? That's where the boondockers are?
No, that's where I wished they were.
Oh, sure. Okay.
They're in a different town, but still right off the freeway. So
sure.
We could just go through Coeur d'Alene then Sunday morning.
And explore.
Yeah.
Do a hike or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe find a Great Clips and I can get a haircut. I don't know why I didn't just do
your
it.
Birthday?
Didn't do it in town right before I left. Told Rachel last night or the night before, I'm like, I'll just take out my trimmer and just buzz it down. Who do I got to impress? I mean, I'll look a little goofy, but I haven't done that since I was a young lad.
In the 4 years we've dated, you've only shaved your beard once.
I know, and that was by accident. I was hungover one morning and I forgot I had my trimmer set to a low, and I just went right up to my... Can you slap my back? Is there a bug right on the middle?
Yeah, mosquito. Oh, I smushed it in its blood,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's gone. Sorry.
he was there for a bit. There wasn't hardly... Can you scratch it just a whisker? There wasn't hardly any... Scratch it, like just kind of dig into it. Yeah, right there. Oh yeah. Oh, that was the spot.
Let me wash that off.
Oh, it's fine. Hardly any mosquitoes, but I guess one of them found me because I'm so sweet.
Yeah.
So anyways,
So this is Montana.
yeah, this is Montana. It reminds us a lot of the spot that we camped at in Wyoming. That was gorgeous. We biked like 6 miles, similar to this. You can hardly see the van right now.
That was the first day I used my mountain bike, was in that spot.
Yeah, we didn't bring hers with this time because we figured, you know, it was going to be kind of a shorter trip when she's working during the week. I'll try and get like a ride in each day if there's some readily accessible mountain biking. Otherwise, we're going to be doing a lot of hiking and exploring for sure. So yeah, I'm going to put this camera down. My arm's getting sore. This is the view. Really nice to wake up and have this be our backyard, front yard, whichever way you want to look at it. The river, I think we'll consider our backyard. This is our front yard. I think only people here, we're dealing with like at least this parcel itself. I think we have inherited 700 acres of BLM land for, could be the next 14 days if we wanted it to be. I don't know who even would regulate this out here, but usually BLM rules are 14 days unless otherwise posted. Kidding, we did not inherit this land. That would be very nice, but it's nice to switch it up and just do this. And we just went off the beaten path. Actually, you can see the van right through the 2 trees right there. We're way over there. So we walked out all the way over to the main road here. Then we split off like kind of this Y, I guess it was, to come over here. But this view is gorgeous. It reminds me of the Badlands. And just the smell, just fresh air, crisp. Just outside of Bozeman, Montana, probably an hour outside of Bozeman, Montana. We stopped at a rest area. Zeke was kind of freaking out, so we figured we'd let him go to the bathroom. He went potty, and we decided instead of breakfast, it's what, probably 10:30 in the morning? 11 in the morning. We bought those short ribs that we were gonna cook last night, but by the time we got to camp, and we weren't really super hungry, and you never want to eat just a ton of food right before bed, but I've never cooked short ribs on a gas grill, but I looked on some videos on YouTube and some people that have done it, and Rachel and I aren't super picky, so we'll see. Hopefully these turn out, right, Rachie? But yeah, we're at a rest stop, making this place home for maybe the next hour. Then we're gonna go into Bozeman and stop at this place that our friend Jorgen showed us. It's called Cat's Paw. It's like dive bar vibe, casino, but they had a great Bloody Mary, so we'll stop there. I think we're just gonna get a Bloody Mary, obviously, now that we're eating. There was also a barbecue spot that was probably the best barbecue we've ever had, right outside of Bozeman. We thought about stopping there, but we have all this meat.
I think that was Big Sky.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, I think you're right. It's phenomenal though, so maybe we'll hit that on the way back through. It's supposed to be hot today. I think like 86 degrees. It's just scorching already, and it's 10 in the morning. It's supposed to be 100 degrees here, is according to my weather app, tomorrow. But we should hopefully at that point be through Idaho and in Washington or Oregon. So anyways, that's that. We'll see. I'm gonna monitor these, but yummy. See how they taste, but I would say the ribs were a success, huh?
They look good.
On the gas grill, yes they do. Someone else is waiting for some. This handy dandy little gas grill, it compacts down, and it was only, I think it was $18 on sale from $60 when I bought our 11-pound propane cylinder. So that was slick. Wow.
I guess we don't need to go out for barbecue anymore.
No, I don't think so. Wow, those are really good. And that's a lot of meat for 19 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
Oh, we're being recorded.
Yeah, hiking to the College M. It's warm with the sun, but it's a beautiful day. So we decided to get out of the car for a little bit, out of the van. Then we'll continue on, do another 3-4 hours of driving after. This is 1.9 miles. Beautiful day.
We're in Bozeman.
Yes. Possibly be in Idaho tonight, depending on where we call it a day.
At least Missoula.
Yeah. Get another 3 hours down the road. Should be nice, but breathtaking views. This is a really beautiful trail. Oh, that breeze is nice, huh?
That is. It's a great trail.
Yeah, those rocks are really cool. Look at that place.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy moly.
Beautiful.
Think how hot that house is with the black roof.
Yeah. Gorgeous though. This dog kind of was a 5-month-old German Shepherd, and you're not going to be able to hear because of the wind. It lunged at Zeke and barked, and then the little kid, how old would you guess he was? 10 years old. He comes after the mom, apologizes. He's like, "We are so sorry." It's cute. What a view.
Could you take a
Unbelievable.
picture of
And then these flowers are just gorgeous. This is pretty. Look at that house. Craziness. These flowers are just peak performance. Look at the house from the, huh? I know, that's what I just was looking at. That house from the backside.
Yeah.
Something else. Yeah, this is a beautiful view.
I think that's their Starlink too.
Oh yeah.
And I think that garage is attached.
Yeah. I think it's like a garage and a horse pen. Beautiful.
Right?
Look at these rocks.
Thanks.
Wow. You can really feel that sun though.
There's the M.
Oh yeah. Wow, what is it all? Just white painted rock or
I don't know.
boulders that are painted white, yeah. Love how people just crush beers and then just throw them. Go. No, I was getting this out. Zeke, no pull. Beautiful hike.
Yeah, it is.
Just sweeping views. The sun is fully shining, and the sun is warm for sure. Fresh air.
But no humidity.
No humidity. That is very nice. Yeah, it was nice to break up the drive. We've been driving a lot the last 2 days, so it's nice to get out, do, you know, a 2-mile hike and get some fresh air. It's good for Zeke. Then he's not as anxious. Be very careful on these rocks, babe.
I know.
Just so your feet don't give out from under you. If you walk where you can see where it's like someone else has already walked, it's better. But just like this stuff here, Zeke. Yeah, now the bugs have just destroyed it. Late at night, it's like I don't even bother cleaning it because I know it's gonna get bad again. But just mid-afternoon, I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. And it's just trash again. And then when you hit the windshield washer fluid, it just smears it. So anyways, that's what we're dealing with.
Rough day on the road.
Zeke can't stay in the back. He just like, he'll lay and he'll shake, and then like he does this like a rough. just saw a deer right on the side of the road. He wasn't running, but he was close to the side of the road, right?
Yes.
We
We
got
have 5 more miles.
approximately 5 more miles left till we see if this is a possible candidate to spend the night.
We're staying regardless.
What was that? We're at Huck's Grill in Montana. Best shake ever, allegedly best huckleberry shake. And Rachel said she first went in to say see if we could spend the night
How
here.
big it is.
That is big. And then she said, I'm not gonna get a shake. We'll do dinner first, and then I'm just gonna run and get some gummy bears. And I see her coming out with her shake, just grinning.
I couldn't
As
help
Corey
it.
would say, Vaseline on her teeth.
She said I made it extra thick. So then
Did she? Was the guy?
What?
Was the guy with the thick license plate?
No.
Working
She said
in
I
there?
made it extra thick so it won't melt. It's like quick,
Oh,
you know?
nice. That was nice of her. Our boy was passed out, but now that I put the camera on him and he knows Mom just cooked our meals, he's gonna jump up. We had those ribs left and we are gonna do those. And Rachel said, you know what, I kind of want to switch something up so then we'll have leftovers tomorrow. We won't have to cook on the road. We have 10 hours of driving if we're going to get to Oregon tomorrow. Well, not to Oregon, but to the spot we want to get to. So we'll see how far we go. But Rachel cooked taco bowls.
It's 10:30 at night.
Looks very good, thanks, man.
Very welcome.
So yeah, we're going to chow.
These ones, they're a little bigger.
And then, what else? We're gonna chow and then we're gonna probably fall asleep. See what time we get up tomorrow and hit the trail. Okay.